Hi, my name is Diana Carolina, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I usually do a lot of travel content as well as inner work slash spirituality content. This is a little bit kind of closer to the travel spectrum, but also closer to its own category. But this is my Peace Corps story, basically. So, yeah, if you're watching this, the year is 2022 right now. I have been going through this process since 2019. And in 2019, I was in the Czech Republic. I was studying abroad. I was a senior in my first semester of college. And I was basically just doing the interview to go anywhere in the world. The semester prior, I talked to my university's Peace Corps, specialist, and he served in Cambodia, I believe, and he gave me tips on how to write, and so we would chat when I was in the Czech Republic, and he gave me a lot of pointers on how to make my application successful. So if you are in that stage, definitely would recommend, if you are in college, because I think you do have to be in college to do Peace Corps, check if your campus has a Peace Corps specialist or somebody who has worked with the Peace Corps, or even like a Peace Corps, what do they call them? Like recruiter. The recruiters are also a good source of help. So, I sent my essay and I literally said, send me anywhere. But specifically you could choose, well, back then you could choose regions. So I chose Latin, South America specifically, and Europe. Those were my only two choices. And so I don't remember when, I think it was around January or December, really quick turnaround. They were like, congratulations, you're in the Peace Corps. Yeah, I think I was in Germany when I got the acceptance. Yeah, I was in Germany. So I was still studying abroad, which means it was probably like November or December. And I remember talking to my ex-boyfriend and being like, I got placed in Moldova. Moldova, as you know, is a country that is situated between Ukraine and Romania. It's like, it looks like a little boot, but I was really excited. Moldova is not the biggest country. It's not the most well-known country, but to me that was such a great opportunity because Moldova is a country where they speak Romanian and Russian, and both of those are languages that I very, very much would like to learn. Is very interesting to me. But yeah, so going into my senior year, like my second semester, where I'm just like supposed to be coasting and like, all right, I have my plan set up, I'm ready to go into the next step of my life. January comes around, it's second semester. You have to do things called medical and legal clearance. So legal clearance is basically you have to go to a police department or something of the like and get your fingerprints taken. Very official, very not a legal clearance from a regular job where they're just like, oh, we're just gonna scan your name. They actually want to do fingerprint scans to see that anything comes out about you. Obviously I'm good. I wouldn't hurt a fly. But the next step is medical, and for medical it was a little tricky for me because I do not have insurance in Florida. I don't live in Florida anymore, but I didn't have insurance because the state of Florida really stinks when it comes to giving people insurance. And if you want to pay out of pocket, that's another thing. But I didn't really have a job, so that made things complicated. But so for the dentist portion, they have a list of dentists that take Peace Corps for their checkups, and I got cleared on that. And the next step was medical. And I don't know what it is for guys, but for girls, that's like, you know, making sure that you have all of your vaccines that are up to date. That's very clearly gonna have to be COVID now. I also recently got my booster because I was like, all right, definitely need a booster as well. You're also gonna need to have like your checked. So that was fun. That was my first time doing that. All good. Everything was all good, not a problem. There's also the mental health check, but I don't see therapists. So in that terms, it's really important to make sure that you are mentally okay, because it's 2 years of what could be a very different circumstance without family close to you. So they just want to make sure that you're good on that. But, you know, March comes around and, you know, suddenly my departure, which was going to be May of 2020, is suddenly delayed to October of 2020. And then after a few months, it's delayed even further. So at that point, Peace Corps is basically like, look, all of our operations are halted now. If you'd still like to participate, let us know. And let us know, like, if your plans have changed, like when are you available, if your country preferences have changed. So for me, I still said I'm interested in Moldova, but I would also be willing to go out at an earlier date. And during this time, I moved back to New York. I lived with my parents. I got a job. I decided to apply to law school. And, you know, time passes, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? I don't think I want to do this law school thing right now. I don't feel like I want to do the law school thing, graduate in 3 years, have another job. That's not what I want. I still want to do Peace Corps. So I messaged them and I'm like, hey, I'm still interested. Is there anything coming out sooner? And they're like, yeah. And they send me Ecuador. And I said, okay, no, Ecuador is too soon. I can't do Ecuador. And then they send me Morocco. And I say, yes, I would love to do Morocco. So now I'm at that point where I'm accepted and I have to do all of these fingerprint, medical, shebang things again, which sucks, but whatever. And I'm gonna be leaving in September. So that's really great news and I'm excited. And if you are a Morocco Peace Corps volunteer, I guess legacy or not legacy, retired or evacuated, I'd love to hear from you. If you are new to the Peace Corps, would love to hear from you. I would honestly love to give you advice as well. But that's my story for now. Yeah, COVID really messed a lot of things up, but I'm really happy that I got this opportunity. So thank you guys. See you soon.